Hello again. Welcome back. I am Sam, your referee for today, and we are going to be comparing, in a glorious rugby match style, South Africa versus New Zealand when it comes to certain things like who has better outdoors and nature, who's got the best food, and we're going to be giving them a score. At the end, there will be a winner. There's no, it's going to be a tie or something, or we're all winners. Nope, none of that. I have to announce a winner. So don't skip, wait till the end, because somebody has to win. Kia ora, New Zealand, South Africa, hoe gaan het daar? Sawubona, umjani. Are you ready for this? Let's go. Hier gaan ons. Sihamba manje. Number 1, natural resources. So South Africa, we've got a lot of gold, we've got coal, we've got diamonds. We all know that we have an incredible mining sector. Here in New Zealand, you'll never guess what could possibly be our number 1 resource. Milk. That's right, we have so many cows here. They literally just pump out more and more milk. There are trucks and trucks going to farms collecting millions of liters of milk. Milk is such an important natural resource here. There is also a little bit of gold in New Zealand in the Coromandel area, but there are people with eco concerns that prevent us from mining the gold. But who's going to score the try? Can you compare milk to gold? South Africa wins this one. You get the try. 5 points for natural resources. Wow, a South African ref, and the first point went to South Africa. That's not biased at all. Number 2, coffee. Ho ho. So in South Africa, yes, we do have some nice coffee. In New Zealand, however, the coffee here is unmistakably world class. New Zealand, we admit it, we're coffee snobs. These little independent places that just sell this incredible coffee that will blow your mind. So, who wins the best coffee? New Zealand wins the best coffee. Will they get the conversion? Oh, let's see, will they get the conversion? Oh, they got the conversion too. That's another 2 points. Haha. Oh, looks like New Zealand's in the lead. Alright, number 3, food. South Africa, we've got lekker boerewors, we've got braaibroekies, choppies op die vuur, we've got chesenyama, ukumnandi, wena. Ooh. As for New Zealand, well, there's pavlova. Aww. And we have pavlova. I think I'm going to give this point to South Africa because our food is simply way better. South Africa gets the point. Oh, and do they get the conversion? Oh, they get the conversion too. Well done, South Africa. Let's just face it. South Africa has the best food. Ons kos is lekker man. Number 4, public transport. South Africa, okay, our trains could use a little work. Auckland, on the other hand, yes, does have quite a good transportation system. However, the trains are always being maintained. Nothing wrong with maintenance, but it's like every weekend you want to use the train. It's just not in operation. So I think the point still goes to New Zealand on this one. No conversion, but you win 5 points for better transport. Alright, so we're on 12-12 right now. Ooh, it's tight. Number 5, city traffic. South Africa, yes, we have a little bit of traffic in Johannesburg and a little bit in Cape Town, but we have really, really good world-class highways, let's face it. In New Zealand, there is some really bad traffic in the city. We need to build and extend and expand the highways. The traffic is just really, really hectic in the city during peak time. Sorry, New Zealand, I'm giving you a little penalty for not expanding your highways. Point goes to South Africa. Oh, let's see if they kick. Oh, 3 points to South Africa. We need to start expanding these roads in Auckland. Number 6, weather. In South Africa, it's very sunny. It's beautiful. You're baking on the beach. KwaZulu-Natal is so hot and humid. Wonderful warm weather. In New Zealand, yes, it's okay in summer. Winter, it's quite rainy and wet. Christmas 2022, I believe it rained throughout the entire holiday season. I'll give this point to South Africa. No conversion, South Africa. The Free State is also quite cold, I suppose. But in general, I would say South Africa has better weather. Alright, number 7, rent. In South Africa, our rent is what it is. It's affordable. In New Zealand, let's just face it, rent is high. That's just what you get. We are on the southernmost eastern corner of the globe, an island far from everything. Certain things are just a little bit expensive, and rent is one of them. So I'm giving this try to South Africa. Well done, South Africa, better rent. Number 8, camping. In South Africa, we like to go camping out in the bush, have a braai and camp and play music. Here in New Zealand, yes, there are camping spaces. There's also this thing called freedom camping. We are quite pro camping, but the weather just doesn't quite allow for it. And South Africans like to braai. We can't just have open flames anywhere in New Zealand. Very few holiday spots allow you to just make open flames with burning wood or coals, but they're more lenient if it's gas, for instance. I'm going to give this one to South Africa. For camping, we just know how to camp better. Alright, number 9, general beauty. In South Africa, we have incredible waterfalls and majestic mountain tops. However, here in New Zealand, there is a unique beauty that surpasses any other. I mean, Lord of the Rings was filmed here. The grass is so green and the air is so clean. This one is a no-brainer. New Zealand wins 5 points for the best general beauty. Okay, number 10, fish and chips. South Africa, we have some good fish and chips. Yes, we do. We like our hake. Oh, we love hake. And we like snoek. Here in New Zealand, we don't have snoek, but we've got snapper. Snapper is a very popular fish. Oh, dis heerlijk. Look at this delicious fish and chips. Look how fluffy the meat is inside, how it's soft and it breaks apart. Oh, it's so good. I am going to give the fish and chips points to New Zealand. 5 points. And that brings us to half-time. South Africa with 30 points. New Zealand with 22 points. It's still anyone's game. During this half-time, let's play a little game. What do you call this? South Africans back at home, what do you call this thing? A green pepper, right? We call this a green pepper. New Zealanders call it a capsicum. Very strange, a capsicum. Interesting little bit of trivia. Alright, enough trivia. Let's get back to the game. Number 11. Volcanoes. In South Africa, we've got the Drakensberg mountain. That's like a volcano, basically. But we're not expecting it to erupt anytime soon. Here in New Zealand, however, okay, we've got Rangitoto, which is just outside Auckland City. Don't know if that's a concern or not. We're keeping an eye on that one. We've got really, really good geologists. They have sensors in the ground, so I'm sure... You know what? Volcanoes, I'm giving this point to South Africa. Number 12. Cool drinks. Okay, in South Africa, we've got Sparletta, which is quite nice. You know, cream soda, pine nut. In New Zealand, we've got LNP, which stands for lemon and Paroa. It tastes like lemon and it comes from a little town called Paroa. I've been there. There's this like monument that honors their soft drink LNP. And I have to be honest, I prefer LNP because it's not so sweet and it tastes natural, it's lemon. I'm giving this point to New Zealand. Best soft drink. Number 13, rivers. So in South Africa, we have the Vaal, we have the Orange River. They're a bit hard to navigate down though. Whereas here in New Zealand, we have the Great Waikato River. It is full of gorgeous blue water, glacial water. We also have the Wanganui River, which you can also navigate down pretty easily. So, best river, this one goes to New Zealand. And will they get the conversion? Yes! Oh my word! Well done, New Zealand. Oh, they're catching up. 1 point difference, it's anyone's game. Number 14, health and safety. In South Africa, yes, we have health and safety. It's not a huge thing there. Here in New Zealand, it's a very important thing. Health and safety, they take very seriously. We have emergency lights in every building. We have smoke detectors in every building. New Zealand needs this point to get into the lead. New Zealand are very health and safety conscientious. Although the other day, I was making a slice of toast. This is a true story. I was just making a slice of toast, and the smoke actually set off the smoke alarm. The whole building evacuated, and I received a $370 fine. In South Africa, that's a 4,000 rand fine. Imagine getting a 4,000 rand fine for making a slice of toast. I've changed my mind. New Zealand, I'm giving you a penalty that goes to the green team. Ons gee hierdie ene vir die groene goudspan. Alright, number 15. Social life. In South Africa, we are very sociable, I believe, especially in like Johannesburg, for instance. You meet someone at work, you invite them for a braai. People are always inviting you over. Your child's friend's birthday party, you go there, you meet all their parents, you invite them for a braai. It's very sociable. In New Zealand, I would say different social groups struggle to integrate. I'm going to give this point to South Africa. Alright, number 16. Bungee jumping. So in South Africa, we have a nice large bungee jump below Krans. It's 216 meters high. Here in Auckland, you can actually sort of bungee jump off the top of the Auckland Tower. It's 192 meters. So South Africa wins this one. Best bungee jump, South Africa. Okay, number 17, music. In South Africa, we've got some phenomenal music artists. We've got Freshly Ground, we've got Mango Groove, we've got the Parlo Tones, we've got Black Coffee, we've got Ladysmith Black Mambazo. New Zealand, well, let's see, there's Crowded House, you all know that. We've got Lord, you all know her. We have Stan Walker. I'm just going to give this one to South Africa. Best music. Okay, number 18, pests. So in South Africa, we have some nasty mosquitoes. Little 2 a.m. Formula 1 mosquito. Quite annoying. We also have some deadly snakes in South Africa. The Gaboon Viper, the Black Mamba. In New Zealand, do we have any pests? Well, there's no snakes in New Zealand, as you know. No snakes in New Zealand. Spiders, not too dangerous ones. I would say the only thing that people hate are the little sand flies. You go to the beach, these little sand flies bite your ankles. Or if you go hiking, but then you just spray this anti-sandfly repellent on your ankles, and then you have no more sandfly problems. So, who wins when it comes to pests? New Zealand gets the try for no pests, and also the conversion. I mean, come on, no snakes, no pests, nothing here wants to kill you. New Zealand, well done on that one. Alright, number 19, getaway places. South Africa, well, we've got the wilderness and we've got Knysna, some beautiful forests in Knysna. However, Knysna has a few municipal matters they're busy dealing with, and Knysna is far from any nearest city. Here in New Zealand, we have the Coromandel. It's 1 hour out of the city. Beautiful shores, beautiful mountain ranges, incredible waterfalls and hiking tracks and hiking trails. Breathtaking beaches. New Zealand also has other places like Milford Sound on the South Island, these waterfalls over the mountains. It's like something out of a dream. And Taupo really has some captivating thermal activity. So, I'm going to have to give this try to New Zealand. And will they get the conversion? Oh, they got the conversion. Wow, they are now so close. It could be anyone's game. One final question remains. Number 20. Electricity. So in South Africa, yes, we have 1 or 2 challenges with the load shedding. The power cuts have made it difficult to have a normal life. But that led to a good thing. We started installing solar panels on rooftops. And we have so much solar energy that we just tap into. Here in New Zealand, of course, there is no load shedding. It's a very energy-rich nation. We even have hydroelectricity, no load shedding. You can have a normal life without power cuts. Yep, this point has to go to New Zealand. They get the try for best electricity, 53-53. But there's still the conversion. New Zealand even has pipes sticking in the ground where they suck up the natural thermal activity steam, and 16.5% of our energy comes from thermal activity. If that isn't green, then I don't know what. Does New Zealand get the conversion? Yes, they do, and New Zealand has won. It's full time. It's full time. New Zealand has won this match on this glorious day. Well done, New Zealand. South Africa, we were so close. Just lost by 2 points. That was all because of load shedding. I would say if we did not have load shedding, we would have won hands down, and you know it's true. We have so many beautiful things in South Africa. Anyway, it's just a game. Do you agree with my score? Was I a fair ref? Was I biased? Do we need a rematch? Please let me know in the comments. Alright, I trust you enjoyed this rugby match. Let me respond quickly to some of your comments from my previous video. Thanks for all the beautiful comments. No snakes, I'm on the next plane. I am South African. I had the privilege of traveling to many places, but there is no place like home. Even with all the problems in SA, that bly my hartsplek. I love the culture and nature and our people. Thank you, Hanlie Saunderson. Couldn't have said it better. You need to know Auckland is not typical New Zealand. That's a good point. You know, I make this video because I live in Auckland, but there are other parts of New Zealand that are completely different. My cousin is on the South Island and she says it's wonderful but cold, lol. Yes, Sandy N. It is freezing on the South Island. That's why I'm on the North Island. Transport never works, mate. Brilliant video. Thank you, Dylan Who Cares. Enjoyed your vid, like honestly. Just one thing about beaches. SA beaches enjoy the warm Indian Ocean. How's it from KZN? Thank you, Jared 7up. Yes, the beaches in KwaZulu-Natal are so warm all year round. That beautiful subtropical warmth. Here in New Zealand, the beaches are a bit more chilly, but like some beaches like Piha, you can actually swim in summer. They have lifeguards. Why do only successful sport teams in New Zealand do the haka? Only successful sport teams? I think all sports teams in New Zealand do the haka. Sports teams everywhere do the haka. Local teams do the haka. Superb video. Thank you, Sihlema Sondu. And one final comment, the comment that had the most likes. I live in Gauteng, South Africa, and my neighbor is from New Zealand. His wife is a South African who he met in New Zealand. They started a family back in NZ, but ended up coming to live in SA. Even the famous billionaire Rob Hersov is now living in SA with his Kiwi wife. Just thought I'd add there is also migration happening in the opposite direction. Wow, thank you, Toxic Mafia. I think it's very important to notice that there are actually people leaving New Zealand going to South Africa. So who's to say one's better than the other? They're both equally beautiful. It was not the loss to SA that put us off in the Rugby World Cup final. It was the terrible officiating. I'm sure you would feel the same if it was reversed. But congratulations, you won. Okay, that's enough comments for now. Thank you everyone for watching this glorious rugby match. Please tune in again soon for some more cool videos. Thank you. See you soon.